Right, good afternoon everyone. This is the first episode we've got on this YouTube channel. We've got a very special guest today. We've got my buddy Nick coming on.
Yo.
How's it going, man? You good?
Man?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
So, tell us a bit about yourself, bro. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Nick, and I'm an American.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where in the States are you from?
Kind of from everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
I live in my truck camper.
You live in a truck?
I do the van life.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah, I've been doing it for about a year and a half. I've met some really good people. I've seen some amazing sights.
Because you made content with that van life too, haven't you? Like, yeah. I've seen us. They look through to me and stuff. I did a little bit of stuff. Want to know who I'm talking to, who I'm dealing with. But yeah, you got some proper good videos of just the cinematic stuff of your travels in the van. So
yeah, thank you. That's like the foundation of my cinematography right there. Is Instagram Reels.
So what was your experience with content like prior to like coming here? Because you posted your first vlog not really that long ago. So
yeah.
What was your experience with content before that, basically?
Yeah, man. So I was in the Navy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and whenever I was in the Navy, I always wanted to be a landscape photographer.
Yeah.
And like it was my dream as a kid, and that's kind of what led to me buying my truck camper, is pursuing that dream.
Yeah.
But whenever I was 18, I created my first Instagram called The Rising Summit. Actually,
yeah.
It's still up. You guys can go see it.
Rising Sun. Make sure you check that one out.
Rising Summit. There's a moral to the story. And the moral is about the summit that we're all going up every day and we'll never reach the top. So you gotta keep fucking climbing.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
Nah, that's cool. So what are you doing here in Thailand then? What's the plan here specifically?
I just wanna, so like people will ask me what I do, like what I'm doing out here.
Yeah.
I feel like my job simply as a cinematographer is just to tell the truth.
Yeah.
About the world. And the fake facade that everybody sees, the smoky mirror, that people can't really see the true reflection.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing out here. It's the beginning of that journey of being a cinematographer, documentary filmmaker, and a storyteller.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
no, because it's good, because the videos you make, they tell a proper good story. Like starts, like he's actually taught me a lot about content, because like I said, he's got more experience with the cinematography side. He said, about, and I might butcher this, it was your start, your climax, and your conclusion. Like that's how you get a good video, and it's so
simple. It's so simple, and you got to break things down. You got to simplify them.
Yeah.
Like that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing over here. It's simple medicine. I got a massage.
Yeah.
My 7-month injury is completely gone. The Western world has made things so complex. And it's not supposed to be like that.
It doesn't need to be that way.
You wake up, you eat breakfast, you pursue your passion. What is that? It's the ikigai. So like the reason for living.
The reason to live.
The reason to live. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I feel like the reason to live is to create.
Yeah. Oh, nice. But you posted, like, it wasn't your first vlog, but it was like your second or third when you got to Thailand not long ago. What was the was there any specific moment in your life that made you want to do that, or like a cluster of defined moments? Like what made you want to go, right, I'm gonna go to Bangkok and make a video there and just post it?
I'll tell you, bro, and I'm glad you asked this. And I think I can start it from the beginning of my journey in creation with photography and my reasoning, behind it. I want to make an impact on the world.
Of course.
That's the goal here. And I feel like that's very limited with photography. You can only tell so much of a story with photography. So I think that's the reason to jump into. Like cinematography, that was the question, right? What's the reasoning?
What was the reason behind doing a vlog? Basically, that was
the vlog. Basically to broaden my horizons. Yeah. Dip my toes in waters I don't know about.
Yeah.
Because that's the purpose, right? You don't want to ebb and flow.
Yeah.
The constant receding of the same ocean,
Yeah, no, of course.
You don't want to experience that.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Do you think there was anything that was holding you back from posting like your first videos before, or was it just you never really thought about it? Like,
no, I always wanted to do it, man. I really don't think that there's any good answer for that except for procrastination.
Yeah.
You know what you got to do in this world. Like you know what your purpose is. Like, and you might not have a very very clear vision of it, but you have a hunch. You know?
Yeah.
And if you're not like going into it, you're not putting yourself into the situation where
No, you're just staying in your comfort zone, aren't
yeah.
you? Yeah.
Then like, what's the reason?
No, I think I was the same. Like, I always thought about it as something that I wanted to do, but I never really took any action. I always thought something's going to come along. Like, it's just going to work itself out.
Yeah.
And then since turning 25, I realised no one's coming to save me. If I'm going to do something, I need to do it myself. I need to actually act on it. And there's never going to be a perfect moment. I feel like you're always waiting for like everything to line up and go, right, now I'm ready. When I posted my first video, I was nowhere near ready. But like I said, I turned 25, and it wasn't just that. I saw some opportunities like slip past me because I didn't start posting. There was a couple of opportunities that slipped past me. Like,
we have this.
Pardon?
It wasn't going. Good thing we had
Okay.
that.
Yeah, there was a couple of opportunities that slipped past me because I didn't start creating content. I thought, maybe I'll work for a travel company and I'll make videos for them. So then, like 3 weeks later, a fucking travel company posts a job saying, we want a content creator. And I was like, you're fucking joking. Like, if I would have just started a month ago, had some experience,
Exactly.
and I would have, like, because they weren't asking for someone like you with a high level of like cinematography knowledge. They just needed someone to post like fucking silly TikToks and Instagram videos. And I just thought that looks like so much fun, just videoing stuff every day, producing it, editing it, and making it. And that opportunity slipped past me, and that's why I was like, right, I've just got to fucking start, because another opportunity might come by. And it's just like this one. I feel like if I wouldn't have started when I met you, I would have nothing to offer you. I would just be like, I've never made a video before. Let's make a video, and you probably wouldn't have took me as seriously. You would have been nice, obviously. I'm not saying like you would have been like, fuck you, you don't know what you're doing. But you just wouldn't have took me as seriously. I would have tried to film stuff, and it would have looked terrible or whatever. It's just having my experience now and your experience. I know we can actually like work together rather than just be fucking just let's see what we can do sort of thing. Like, I know we put our minds together and just produce something good. Basically.
Absolutely. Yeah, collaboration is how like to make our dreams come true.
Yeah, most definitely.
I used to own a company called Odd Wave.
Yeah.
And it's a simple community-based project.
Yeah.
And it's a Odd Wave, odd community created for an odd purpose, powered by everyone.
Yeah.
So it's a platform, a space for people to come together and communicate and collaborate.
Yeah.
And that word collaborate leads to creation.
No, of course
you know what I'm
not.
saying? And dude, you can achieve anything if we just work together.
Yeah, but working together is so much better, because like I said, I've not been in like a content depression, but I've been trying to make videos and it's not been working out. And then every time I see my buddy Nick, he's making videos that are working out. It kind of gives you that inspiration to keep going. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't going to quit. I wasn't going to be like, oh, this sucks. But I see how excited Nick was when he was editing his video.
Bro.
And I was literally like, I'm making this so complicated. I'm working way too hard. I'm working way too hard at something that's just, I'm not even ready to do yet. And I just see you making, I've just gone to the train market, I've just gone to the floating market. It's like, that's just one simple idea done well. Rather than like these
you have to care about
exactly.
what you're doing.
Well, that's why, and it's way better. Because like I said, you can be in a bad mood, you can be in a sad mood, you can be whatever. But then I'm working with someone who's not in a bad mood, then it just all changes.
It's something that changed my life.
Yeah.
Whenever I moved into my camper, I was alone for the first time in my life, away from people.
Yeah.
Like, no service, nobody.
Yeah.
Like I was fishing for my food at one point.
Yeah.
And no, seriously. And dude, I felt what it was like to be alone for the first time in my life.
But being alone's good for you.
Yeah, no, it's really good for you. But here's the thing about that, that I'm by myself changed to I'm with myself.
Yeah.
And ever since I said that, dude, it just like I can't be alone, dude.
No.
It's not possible. I mean, it obviously, like, legitimately, I'm alone. You know, but like
at face value, you're alone. You have no one else in the camper with you. But I get what you're saying.
Come here, man.
You don't feel alone.
Yeah.
But I feel the same thing now with content, right? When I traveled for Indonesia, I went to quite a few places that most people would consider boring. Like, not that they're boring places, they're just not really as much to do there, they're not as touristy. If that was before I had content, I would have sat there bored on my phone, not liked it, and then left to do the next thing. But with this content, I've got editing to do. I've always got something to do. It doesn't matter if I go somewhere boring that would normally suck, because it's like, oh, that's good. I've got like 6 videos to catch up on. I can spend the next 2, 3, 4 days editing in this boring place that I would normally be like, this place sucks, do not go there. Like, I went to Lombok, obviously great place, you've got to travel far to go see stuff, but it was a very boring and relaxed place. But like, because I had so much editing to do, I didn't even think once that this place is terrible. Like, it crossed my fucking mind.
That's something that I love about content creation. Whenever I was in Spain, I didn't really know how to fill my time.
Yeah.
You know, like, I knew I was there for a reason. I think my purpose was finding maybe God at that trip. But like, you know, there was something missing. And with this, like, like you said, I always have something to do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I still have so many videos that I have
Oh,
to
bro,
edit.
yeah,
and
man.
Some of them are fire, some of them not. I just trashed one.
That
I'm
doesn't
gonna
matter.
finish it. I'm gonna finish it though.
Yeah, yeah. You
I think I can salvage it. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I've never trashed one. I've either just deleted the footage before I've started editing, or I've edited the whole thing and gone, I don't want to post this. This kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I wouldn't edit all and then like delete it. But yeah, just see, man. But I don't know. The problem with it is like you said, you start. The reason you finish it is to start again.
That's what it
so
is,
you
Rick
can't
Rubin.
you can't sit there and stress about like I can't get this done. Like you've either got to get it done or start something else. Like,
Yeah. And that's what the purpose of trashing that project.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
said in my story, fuck this project. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I just was ready to move on to the next bigger and better thing.
Yeah.
And that video that I posted was, dude.
It went hard, bro. That was a good video, man.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Bro, yeah, I'm so proud of it. Proud
Yeah.
of that one. And like that's the standard now.
Yeah.
Like from there up, it can only get better, you know.
No, of course.
So
But the thing is, you got to come up with an idea and run with it. Sometimes there's no time for, let's tweak this. That's why I've got to that position where I'm overcomplicating things. Just go with your idea and run with it. Like you can't sometimes, and if it doesn't turn out, that's great. You don't need to post it. You don't even need to edit it. You can go, this sucks. I'm gonna do something different tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't need to deep it like I need to make this work. So it's all cool. So I'll just re-ask that question to see if we can get a better answer, because how it's written down is much better.
all right.
Okay, so what motivated you most to post your first vlog? Like, was there a specific event or a sequence of events that goes, I'm ready to film myself and just put it out there? Because it's as easy as it is for us now. That was a scary thing to
Yeah.
do before we did it. Like, it's not one of them things you can just tell someone, I'll go do it, and they do it. Like, you've really got to I feel like you've got to not go through something, but something's got to happen to you to be like, I'm gonna film it and just put it out there.
I'll tell you. It's simple as this. Failure is the information that you need to get to where
Yeah,
you're going.
of course, man.
And I'll tell you this: I've succeeded in life, but I've also failed in the most magnificent way.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, me too.
So, and for me to not be like conscious of my failures would be me to like lead to my ultimate demise.
Yeah.
You know, so with that being said, I've never really seen myself as a content creator or cinematographer or
Yeah.
whatever all of this is through.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
So I think that's what it was. I got hurt, tore my calf in Morocco, and all this and that, and I went home and I got a job in aviation. I'm an aircraft mechanic.
Yeah.
And they were paying for my Airbnb, so I wasn't in my truck camper at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So I had a TV.
Yeah.
I started watching YouTube again.
Yeah.
And I just got inspired. I got
Yeah.
inspired by some YouTubers. Casey Neistat, watched some of his videos, of course. Who doesn't watch Casey Neistat whenever you're a vlogger?
Yeah.
If you don't, you should, man. He's
I don't watch him, so that's some knowledge from me.
Yeah, literal
I know who he is, but I don't.
spitting
yeah.
facts, dude.
Yeah.
Spitting facts all day. And his transitions, man. You just like, you know, it's good to pull inspiration from people. you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna watch one of his vlogs tonight, definitely.
And I really like truly believe in authenticity. you know,
of course.
and like creating your own life and being original.
Yeah.
But there's a quote that I love. I forget who said it, but it's we're just a big culmination of the people, places, and things we come across in life.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, so with that being said, like, don't be afraid to pull inspiration from people.
Yeah.
It's really important. That's what we're here doing. We're creating
Yeah.
people we're creating to inspire, to move mountains within people. Like that's the purpose of all of this.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And do you have like a set vision with your channel? Like, do you think it's gonna start this and go to here, or like, do you know what you want to do? Like, not even in a sense of niche, just being like, this is how it's gonna start, and this is where I see it in like 6 months' time, or
6 months? I don't know. I think I'm out here. I'm not going to sacrifice like experiencing and enjoying life. However, like, I do see myself in the future. Like, I don't know. It's always been a dream of mine to work for Nat Geo.
yeah.
But like, why work for them whenever like
What is Nat Geo? Sorry.
National?
National Geographic.
Yeah.
I thought you said Nat Geo. I was like, what?
Yeah, Nat Geo, like it's so cool. There's the possibilities are endless, and that might not even be a big picture anymore. You know, times have changed from whenever I was a kid. That's my childhood dream. You know, so I don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah, well, that's the best thing. That means it can lead to anything.
Yeah.
'Cause I always think that like planning's great. You can pull off some of the best things ever from planning, but it doesn't beat, like, it nowhere near beats productivity. Just doing the fucking work.
Yeah.
Because you can plan like I know all these business gurus and think like people at the top, they say you should plan for generations or plan for decades. It's like you've all achieved stuff. You all have a vision that like you've done stuff where you go, okay, in the future it might look like this. We are just starting out. I don't want to plan 5 years ahead.
Yeah.
Because I can't see that far. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to just see where this leads to and then let that guide me to where it needs to go, basically.
Dude, so one thing I'm really about immersion.
Yeah.
And like being immersed human. I'm writing a book on it. It's called Immersed.
Yeah.
Have I talked about this to you?
No, this will be the first time.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a huge project of mine, and I've been working on it for about 1.5 years since I've been living in my camper.
Yeah.
So it's my 3-step process of being an immersed human. It's a source, connection to source, and then action through creation.
Yeah.
So that's my 3-step process. But that third step, the one that we're talking about right now, action through creation, is okay. None of this works. None of it works. None of your ideas matter unless you put them to work. Yeah. None of them. So that's what matters.
Yeah. Of course, man. Of course. We're rolling to the next one. Who or what inspires you most? Whether that's through content or just to be a better person, or even to be a terrible person. What inspires you to just get up out of bed and get to work, basically?
You work on this project, this passion. I think it has to do with going to Europe for the first time.
Yeah.
And finally, as an American, traveling and seeing the truth about the world, going to Spain and seeing like coming from like adamant Christianity, kind of like a blanket to see through, you know. It's messed up, it's twisted, and then going to a place where it's like holy. It's a very holy Christianity, and it makes sense, you know. And then going to Morocco and getting fond of the Muslim religion and the Arabic people and how spiritually entwined their religion is, you know, and like how it all makes sense. It's all the same thing. Yeah. Almost. But my point being is I didn't know any of this stuff. Yeah. And none of my friends back home know any of this stuff. No. And if they don't know, who else doesn't know? Yeah, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
So I think my purpose, why I get out of bed, is just like I said, I want to make an impact on the world. Yeah. And I want people to not fear the world. Like like the word is power, you know? Yeah. And like if you listen to fearing words, then you're gonna be a fearing person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well tune into the truth. Yeah. And that the truth is this.
And try to share the truth. Like
share the truth. Yeah, exactly. Share the truth. The truth is my channel. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Truth is my channel. That's a motto. You need to start like somewhere. That's fucking fire. I think what motivates me most is just like there is no other alternative. Like I've worked in engineering for 7 years. It's a fantastic job. Could not fault at all. You know, great perks, great pay. But it just feels like, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to feel like I'd done something for myself. Like when I was super young, I wanted to own a roller coaster park. When I was a little bit older, I wanted to own an ice cream shop. And even when I was like 16 to 18, where you actually could start to pull off your dreams. Like I wanted to own my own clothing company. Like I even designed the shirt, I even paid to get it printed. But then you just took it no further. You know what I mean? Like, but now I just see there's no alternative. I'm either going to work in engineering for the rest of my life, or this is going to work out and I don't have to work in engineering, or this works out a little bit and I just do both part-time. But I just see there's no alternative. You either try and fail, or you don't try and you fail anyway. So I see basically there's no alternative. That's what motivates me.
There is no plan B.
Some days I wake up, I don't want to film videos. Like I'm just like, it's normally when I'm hungover or tired. Like this morning, I didn't sleep too good last night because I'm trying to do a podcast with a ladyboy. So I went out last night, didn't drink, but I wanted to try like recruit one basically. But I don't know where all the ladyboys were, honestly. The other night there was one that was built like fucking Big Show. Like she was huge and she grabbed me and she wouldn't let go. I kept telling her like, get off me, you need to get off me, please get off me, like demanding, and she wouldn't let go. So I thought it would be the same last night, but I couldn't find any. I literally couldn't find one. And obviously I want to get a super attractive one on. I think that would be
why not? Yeah, the best content. So one that you like really can't tell. you know?
Yeah, exactly. But I was so tired because I was out till like 3 in the morning, so I was so tired this morning. But as soon as I was just like, you've got to get to film. You're either going to work in engineering or you're going to like make videos. So
yeah,
I'm choosing to make videos.
There you go.
So that's what definitely motivates me most. I think if people want to feel more purpose in their life or start doing things you actually want to do, you just need a reason. You know, your reason, you want to be the truth, you want to share the truth. Mine is there's no other alternative. What you have this option, you have this option. I prefer the content option. Much better.
Amen to that. Those some bars right
Yeah,
there.
of course,
Yeah,
man. Knowledge.
Yeah.
Alright, so hey, bro, no space on the camera.
Shit.
Okay, gonna take a little quick breather now. Just let the camera cool down. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Good.
No. It's something to call it.
Right.
I like it.
So I want this to be a surprise. It's not really a surprise. Okay, you just go. Okay. Come on, just come sit back down.
Okay.
There's nothing bad. Don't worry. There's nothing bad. Okay, right. So the next question I've got lined up is, what's your current setup? I was thinking we could maybe make this podcast have some motion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna obviously take it around.
Your boy is recording on the Sony a6400, and this is my tripod.
Yep.
Swivel up, so that way I can put my camera face close to the ground.
Yeah.
But anywho, you're getting a nice shot of it.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, good.
See, it's quite big.
And yeah, it's not a full frame.
No.
It's a crop sensor. So like it fits all of these. All of these pieces are universal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought in this bag right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got the full setup, not just the
We
camera.
Inside of this bag is a whole arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we got.
You got a drone in there too. What drone you rocking?
I rocked the DJI Mini 3 Pro.
God, that's so small. What the fuck?
Pretty sure they discontinued this. You can't get this anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
It's cool.
That's like proper military grade equipment as well. I've seen him fly on this drone. The picture is crystal clear, man. It's absolutely crazy how good it is.
My bag's a little bit of a mess right now. I'm sorry, but
That's okay, bro.
yeah, whatever. I got my Nisi variable prime, my variable ND filter, as well as the ND filter for this too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also got a gimbal for my phone as well.
Phones these days are pretty good. I record a lot of shit on my phone. A lot of stuff I do for reels and TikToks on my phone just 'cause it's so quick to edit on the phone.
A lot
to send files across and shit like that. Right.
But yeah. Anywho, that's it. That's my setup.
So yeah, the camera is over there, so you're not going to be able to show us. But what is your favorite thing in your setup? Do you think? Like, what do you either use the most, or it's just, I don't know, maybe it gets you excited, like when you have to use that thing.
Yeah. Ever since I bought my camera, I just bought my camera like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've gotten really comfortable with my camera. I used to just only be able to talk to my Snapchat or Instagram on my phone.
Yeah.
But now I find it hard to talk to my Snapchat or Instagram, and easier to talk to that.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a really unique like pathway into being comfortable with my camera.
Yeah, that's understandable though, because I remember when I first did it, you can always flex off that you're just on the phone. Like if you're holding a phone, especially if you're recording this way, you can just pretend you're having a phone call, you know what I mean? When it's a camera, it's like you are making a video sort of thing. So
exactly.
Well, that's probably how you've adjusted. Like
I think what it, like even more so like being comfortable with it, but like I'm owning the fact that I'm using this camera right now. Like I am creating something right now, and like I would love for everybody to be in it. So
of course.
Who wants to be in it? You know what I'm saying? Because the more the merrier. You know?
No, definitely.
Yeah. Also my drone.
Yeah, the drone's pretty good though. The drone is fucking like spectacular. The things I'm getting one. When I go back to England, I'm 100% getting one.
Yeah, it's just such a vital tool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little illegal in some cases.
Of course, but all the best things are.
Yeah, all the best things are illegal. I'm pretty sure weed's illegal again in Thailand, but they're just not enforcing it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. See, I don't know with me. Like I said, I film everything on action cameras. I've not got like the lens set up where I can change things to get different shots. But I film everything on action cameras. But I'd say I'll do it on this one now. I think the best thing I've got is what we're filming on now. It's this portable charger that turns into a tripod. I'll show you now. This is basically a portable charger. It's got legs here, obviously you can lie it down, and then this tripod that just screws into the bottom, because both of this literally fits into this tiny bag. So I can literally just take that small bag out with me, and just start making content better, basically, because like I said, everything's so small and it's so compact, and it just means I can just start filming anywhere. It's not like I've got to bring a whole rucksack worth of stuff.
What is this thing right here you got? Dude,
oh, that's pretty good, but I've not been using that recently.
This thing is really sick, man.
This is sick. This is, I think if anyone was going to get into content creation, this is the first tripod they should buy.
Yeah.
Because this, I've had to get an attachment for this for my GoPro, obviously, but that's off, right?
Dude, that's cool.
And check this, because they design these for motorbikes. They design these for motorbikes, right? So this is my phone. The case, unfortunately, is a little bit bulkier, but obviously.
Oh, dude, no way. That's actually so cool.
It is actually really easy. I'm just not used to doing it on my phone. But there you go.
Dude, that's actually, like dude, that's so cool.
Film like that. Obviously, tripod, legs. The wrist strap. I don't like the wrist strap, but I think it's handy because you can tie this round stuff to secure it in places. So I think it's useful to have. But yeah, podcast.
Well, you can cinch it down,
and you can just turn it so easy. Like,
dude, this is cool.
Yeah, and it's so. If you see how fucking small it is, like I'll take my phone out. Like obviously, you got the wrist strap on. You can obviously put it from obviously YouTube video to obviously like scrolling video.
Yeah.
But then look how fucking small this is.
Bro,
that's a fucking
really
tripod,
unique, man.
That's the whole fucking tripod.
Wow.
That's sick, eh?
Yeah, that's really cool.
But still, my favourite setups are definitely these two. This keeps my battery charged, and that just screws in the bottom. Is there anything in your setup that you regret buying that's been like fucking useless to you?
No.
Really? No, everything's been good.
I was very, very intricate whenever I was buying my tools. Yeah. I was dialed in. I bought everything for a reason.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything I mainly regret buying. I think there's some things obviously, like I said, I film on GoPros. There's some things that don't actually work as well as you think they would. Like these media mods, the mic, the sound is good, but the sound is very clear, but it just makes it sound like you're screaming down like a cardboard tube. Like that's why I don't. Every time I use these media mods, I use a mic plugged in. You can't rely on that because it just makes you sound like you're talking down a fucking tube.
Oh, fuck.
So it's perfect if you're on a motorbike because like the sound, it doesn't matter that your voice sounds a bit strange while you're riding a fucking motorbike. But other than that, I would never use them just for like vlogging out in public. I would say if you're going to buy that, you need to buy a mic as well. That's all. But yeah, I don't think pretty much all my equipment I use. I wouldn't say I regret buying anything too much. So someone's going to be making their first video. What would you say is your most valuable tip or advice to give them?
I could
because I'm sure there's loads, but what do you think is the one thing that you've got to like?
Loads. Yeah. Man, I think my biggest tip is a tip for content creation, for living a life.
Yeah.
For being a human being.
Yeah.
I think
this tip is mainly for someone making their first video.
Well, dude, no, for real.
Yeah.
Just be a kid.
Be a kid.
Be a kid.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, just be a kid. Yeah. Like, just act, you're doing it for the first time. You don't know anything.
Yeah.
And like, kids normally just create for no reason. So it's like whenever you're doing your first video, do it for you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck what anybody thinks.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck what anybody thinks.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for my vulgarness, but there's no other way to say that.
The thing is though, it's very hard to do that though. It's not one of the things that you can just switch off. I think you've got to build up to it. So I would say if you're worried about what people think, just make a video with no intention of posting it. Like, because you'll show your personality so true because you know it's only you that's going to see that video.
Yeah.
So you can really just show yourself to the camera, try to be funny, try to do all these things that you wouldn't do if you're trying to make a serious video. Because when you try and make it serious, you just stiffen up. People might see it and you're just like, hello, this is really trying to pull it off well. But yeah, I would just say if you're scared of what people will think or you're scared of it being bad, just make however many videos you need with no intention of posting them, and you'll be surprised because that's what I did for my first one. My first vlog, I went to Rottnest Island to explore. That wasn't the first video I'd ever made. I went to a gold mine when I worked in Australia to make a vlog. Because I knew no one was going to see it, I experimented so much. I did voiceovers. I wasn't scared to try stuff because I was like, no one's going to see it. Like, it doesn't matter if my voice sounds shit. It doesn't matter if this is bad. No one's going to see it. So I smashed it out. And after that, I was like, right, this video I'm not proud of. It's terrible, but I'm ready to actually make a proper one now because I've got that experience with it. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say.
I like it.
Oh, thank you. I think that's basically all I've got to talk about, mate. Thanks for coming on. It's been an absolute It's been an absolute pleasure, brother. I look forward to editing this and putting it together.
Yeah, it's been lovely actually.
Yeah.
Like first podcast.
This
I want to do it again.
Yeah, of course, we can shoot another one, man. Talk about
Eventually.
our whole topic. Well,
Maybe
loads of topics.
maybe
man.
we'll meet in another location
Yeah, definitely.
one day. That'd be so sick. Part
Yeah.
2 in the Philippines.
Yeah, of course, man.
Whenever we've both gained
Yeah.
50,000 followers.
50,000 million.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
No. Just fucking dream big.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
Right, that's been it for. Oh, you do your outro, I'll do mine.
Nah, dude. No, yeah. No,
No.
thank you for coming. Thanks for being
No,
here.
thanks for coming.
Yeah, tune into the truth. The truth is around you. Most of the stuff you see on social media isn't the truth.
Yeah.
And there's only one way to live life, guys. And that's why you can never listen to the opinions of others. You must build your own opinion by going and experiencing life for yourself.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
that's it.
I rate that. This has been the very first podcast on that. This has been the very fucking hell. I can't talk. This has been the very first podcast on the All for Davis channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for being here, bro. We'll send it off. Peace.
Peace.